Moving on to the next one that we have. This is technically a theatrical pick because it has the Dolby, it has the IMAXs, it has all the big screens out there. It is the One Piece film Red.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I went to One Piece on IMDb, bro, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shoot. I'm like, let me see how much I need to catch up on. I spilled something here if you want to catch up on your thoughts on One Red, but I don't think either of us have ever seen it.
Yeah. I've never seen an episode of One Piece. I don't think you have either. I mean, I think a long debate between us and the inner cuties has been them trying to get us to watch more anime and us politely but repeatedly saying no. Occasionally we dip a toe in, but it's just not there's so much in that genre to try and tackle, and I don't feel prepared to enter because then you dive into a whole world of stuff. But yeah, I know One Piece has been fairly popular, at least among the anime community, and we're seeing more of these film events make their way up the box office. Like numbers or whatever you want to call it. The One Piece film Red movie came in at second place this weekend at the box office after Black Adam, almost $10 million. So, the animated film market is definitely a lot healthier than I think a lot of studios tend to give it credit for.
If
As
you have an
for
anime
this one,
convention, they'll probably come out to theaters.
oh yeah, exactly, right? Like that there is a healthy anime loving community, and if you give them the opportunity to show up to something in theaters, I think they'll take it. Um I so yeah, having not really seen any One Piece, I feel like that really affects your ability to enjoy a movie like One Piece Red, which is so throws you right in to the middle of the action with all your favorite characters, not my favorite characters, but your favorite
We
characters.
don't know him like that.
Luffy, right? Luffy
Yeah,
guys, right?
that one pirate guy.
And honestly, for me, it was just such a like overwhelming experience of like sensory overload, because not only are there 100 characters being introduced to you in the first 15 minutes, some of them are skeletons, some of them are talking bears, some of them I guess are human, although they can do weird non-human things, but beyond that it's just so visually overwhelming. There's with the colors and all the different backgrounds and beautiful animation for sure, but just way more than my brain is ready to process as somebody who's still trying to figure out who Luffy is and what he's doing. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just coming in cold to One Piece film Red, I wouldn't recommend it. I think maybe you should go back and watch the show, but I'm not going to do that either. So
I tried
did
to,
you have a
man.
better experience?
Look, I went back. I'm like, let me check out this show. No, what is it? Zach? What are you? I'm not doing that. No one's doing this.
Ugh.
It's too tough, man. So, yeah, going into the movie blank, which I'm also kind of a fan of, just to see like how does the movie hold up for someone who hasn't seen what would be decades worth of content, be it in
Right.
different mediums, and it's interesting. I don't think it's up there with like the other ones that a lot of people are recommending, and this is definitely one. I see Connor talking about the manga still 1,100 chapters in and going strong. Yeah, I think you're going to be relying on a lot of the backstory, but from what I got out of it being a newbie was, hey, that's the guy in the shirt that a lot of people who I've met
Yeah.
wear.
I've definitely seen Luffy before.
I've seen that person. And just getting a little bit of the backstory about how people, the community kind of like blames the military, and then half of them, no, they blame the pirates. And it's like, well, no, there's no other way. The pirates kind of need to get through it. I was like, interesting. So this is what it's about. We have the link still available, so I might watch it again just to make like a newbie video and tell me about like my first time watching One Piece. But I don't think it'll get me into the show. But
Yeah.
y'all inner cuties can continue recommending us an anime, and maybe one day we'll finally jump in. You just gotta understand the moment
Maybe.
it's a drug, bro. It's a gateway. The moment you jump in, there might not be coming back.
know.
I had friends. They
know,
started
I
watching anime. That's it. They don't do anything else. They don't watch movies. The film festivals are gonna be gone. It's gonna be anime.
I don't have the time to develop another
There is
unhealthy
no
habit. And I know
physically
I've
no
got an
time.
addictive personality, so I can't start.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Other
think
than
we're
what?
both.
Okay,
Was
and
there
it,
anything that you did take away from it that you enjoyed, other than like recognizing? I mean, I guess you mentioned the background and stuff like that, but
just the characters. I did not know the characters. Like I only know the voices that like
right.
weirdos do about the characters. You know, it was good seeing the images of these characters without the body odor that usually comes with them when others are discussing them around you. But One Piece film, it was okay. Again, I can't judge it
Yeah.
too much, but just rewatching it just to do like a newbie video would be the only reason that I would get into it. But
How's your
I'd
spill
be curious.
situation over there?
Bro, I spilled everywhere, man. It was the anime gods that did not want me to talk. I spilled on. So I just got I just got new tech too. So I got like the little trackpad, instead of the mouse. Oh,
Yes.
all over it. So I hope it's waterproof,
Oh
but we'll see,
no.
man. I'm hoping. All my tech's caffeinated though. I can tell you that much. But
They'll be ready to go.
it should be ready. But back to the One Piece stuff. If you did catch it in theaters because it's playing in IMAX, it's playing in Dolby, I'm curious to know your experience about it.
Totally.
Because we know a bunch of people watching this on Crunchyroll on some like funky site off their phones
Yeah.
too with a crazy dub. So to finally see it properly in a theater must be like I had a bar
was the
where
other
he
thing-
watched all of Dragon Ball Z in 480p, all of it, off of a Boonk phone with like not even real subtitles. And I'm like, you've been watching this since Dragon Ball? And they're like, they're past Z right now. I'm like, dude,
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, I mean,
That's too much.
anime fans are dedicated. That's another cool thing we didn't mention, that when they sent us the screener, they sent us a subbed and a dubbed version. We could
that
choose.
was pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to choose. And the moment you click dub, it just calls you a loser for like 5 minutes consecutively, and you have to go press.
Yeah, it's a lot shorter than the.
So they
sub
say I ain't click it, Zach.
version.